with the NFL draft coming up, you're a Browns guy. Who do you want the Browns to draft?
Well, I'd like them to draft Travis Hunter because I think he is an otherworldly player who could do it on both ends. And I just think the versatility there and the playmaking ability is off the charts. So if I had my decision, I would draft Travis Hunter at number 2, and I wouldn't think twice about it. I know that Shedeur Sanders has been tossed around. I don't see it. I don't like the fit. You don't get Joe Flacco and Kenny Pickett and then draft Shedeur Sanders, in my humble opinion. Could they trade back in, get Jalen Munroe? Could they go and get Dart? Maybe. Perhaps.
Yeah.
We'll see. But I think that the Browns should draft Hunter. Now, it sounds like I saw Peter Schrager reporting that the Browns and Giants are fielding calls about the second and third picks. I tend to think that's a bit of a smokescreen, but it wouldn't surprise me if they're fielding calls and looking at things and looking at possibilities. We know Cam Ward is going 1, but this draft is going to be fascinating because I think we could see plenty of movement on the night. And you know what? With the Cleveland Browns, they had incapable, horrible quarterback play this past year. They have to get competency at that position. That doesn't mean a rookie right off the bat in all likelihood. It just means having one of these veterans, because what you have to do, Joey, is you have to see who belongs on your football team going forward and who doesn't. Last year, you couldn't see that because they didn't have a capable quarterback, so it was hard to evaluate anything else because they literally went 3 and out the majority of their possessions, and they could not do much. So I want to see what happens here. And if they trade back in to get a quarterback or get a quarterback in the later rounds, maybe they'll do that. But I would draft Travis Hunter. I think that his upside is the most in this draft class.
Wow, that's a bold statement. I don't know if you heard this comparison actually, but the Browns GM, if I'm not mistaken, said that he sees Travis Hunter like Shohei Ohtani. Do you think that's a crazy statement, or I know obviously Ohtani is on a whole other level, but when you compare and you say, well, Travis Hunter plays both sides of the ball and Ohtani pitches and he bats, I mean, I know it's crazy, but
football and baseball are so different in that respect. I mean, Shohei Ohtani willed the Dodgers to a championship and has more championships in sight because he's Shohei Ohtani.
Travis Hunter is
Travis Hunter is going to be a good player, but he's not helping the Browns to a Super Bowl. If whoever he's drafted by, he's going to be another player on that team. But yeah, in terms of the skill set, it's rarefied air. It's rarefied air, and that's what the comparison was meant for.
Absolutely. What do you think?
If he is, if he's Shohei Ohtani, then they should draft him.
What do you think about this? I thought this was crazy when I saw this. I immediately said, oh my gosh, what is going on? The Colorado Buffaloes, Deion Sanders and his crew, retiring Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders' jersey? What are we doing here?
Yeah, and they haven't retired a number of others. It's Deion's world, Joey.
I know, but come on, that's so disrespectful to the sport. You think you're like
Deion's world. You're living in Deion's world. This is why whoever drafts Shedeur, it ain't gonna be long until Dad's coaching the team.
Wow. So what do you think about this? So the Raiders draft Shedeur at 6.
Yep.
Shedeur sits behind Geno Smith for the 2-year extension that he's under. Pete Carroll's there for 3. Let's see if he makes it 3, and then Deion finds his way.
And Geno wouldn't make it through the 2 years.
No, I don't think so either.
Shedeur start a game this upcoming season.
Could totally see that.
Deion would be in Vegas in 2 to 3 seasons. That's the way it goes.
Do you think there's a world where the Giants draft Shedeur at 3?
Yeah, I could see that. The Giants could do it. The Giants need help at quarterback, and Russell Wilson's not going to be the answer.
And you got Jameis Winston now too.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Right.
And Jameis Winston. Yeah. I mean, it's nice for the culture of your locker room, but that guy, it's not happening. He's an interception machine.
It's going to be interesting to see how these picks will play out after Cam Ward because, obviously Travis Hunter looks like he's the favorite at 2, but the Browns could still draft Abdul Carter at 2, pair him with Myles Garrett. That would be insane. You're a diehard Browns fan, so you get that. You got the Giants as well. They're teetering back and forth. Quarterback. They could also draft Abdul Carter sitting next to Kayvon Thibodeau, so you have that as well. And then the Patriots, I'm a Patriots fan. Will Campbell potentially, Ted McMillan, maybe Abdul Carter. I don't see Travis Hunter falling to 4, but if he does in a dream world, maybe. But it'll be interesting to see where the rest of these picks go. But then you have Genty. I'm sure somebody's going to draft him in the top 10. I'm pretty confident
Well, it looks
somebody
like
will draft him in the top 10.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
top 5. The way
Yeah.
that this is going, the way that the league is embracing running backs again,
Mhm.
I think that Genty could be a guy that goes even higher than that.
I'm with you. I was telling my friend back on the podcast about a month or two ago. I said I think Genty's going to go top 10. I don't see why he wouldn't. Running back is so valuable in this day and age. A team could be very desperate to trade up or draft him in that position. You got the Bears, the Broncos might trade up there. The Raiders could do it if Shedeur does go. The Raiders need a running back. So like, and if the way Genty played this past season, if he's any bit of that and he can translate that to the NFL, I don't see why he wouldn't go top 10.
Yeah, look, it's on the table, and we're seeing running backs
Mm-hmm.
become more of a premium now, and their price can go up. And the way that the league's just being shaped, it had been so driven by passing, but we're seeing that multi-dimensional running backs are picking up.